Welcome to RGL 3527. This is 2 and 2 Bowman Draft. We have a 25% filler to run, filling up the remaining 6 spots in this. Fillers in this one, we have David S, Chris P, Addison one time, David S, Logan M, Cheryl W, Gabe S for 2, Michael Kim, Jason S, Jeffrey P for 2, Robert K, Brent N, Carlos M, James M, Eric B for 2, Ronnie D, Justin L, David S, John N, Brandon S, and Lucky Lefty. Gonna be 24 of you. Top 6 are gonna make it on into the break. Let's go 7 times. Top 6 are in the break. Louisiana boy, just turn off the stream. Maybe you'll win one. Taylor, go to sleep. Maybe you'll hit something. Top 6, Carlos M, Michael Kim, John Norris, Eric B, Robert Knight, and Justin L making it on into the break. You guys are in. Everybody else, you'll be in our filler giveaway at the end of the evening. Alright, we're going to roll 2 dice. Tell us how many times to randomize each list. After we randomize and your teams are assigned, give you a couple minutes to trade. Your bounties are currently sitting at $600 on the minor, $850 on the major, and your Superfractor bounty is now at $500. Superfractor on release day would be wild. JJ, our gold member on top. Justin L, gonna be on the bottom. Justin, you can click the link at the top of chat. Go to the website. We should still have some NBA spots up. We have a full case of Breaker's Delight for Bowman Draft up. Just put up a football break as well. So there are quite a few spots, quite a few breaks you can buy into. Check the pin link at the top. Yep. Some of the chase teams you're going to want the Guardians. You're going to want the Royals, which is weird because they're usually a combo. Anthony F on top, all the way down to Robert Knight. You want the A's. You want the Nats. You actually don't want the Orioles? Did I hear about the lawsuit against Whatnot for every breaker uses music? Yes, I heard about that. I was wondering when they were going to crack down on that. Because DMCA, or DCMA, whatever it's called, doesn't apply over to Whatnot yet. Basically, you're not allowed to use copyrighted music, and that's all they do over on Fanatics Live and Whatnot, is a lot of the breakers play whatever music they want, and we're very conscious. That's why we have the playlist that we do here, because we pay for the royalty, or we pay to use it, and it's copyright-free music for the subscription service. Diamondbacks on top, Nationals on bottom. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Cubs on top, Mariners on bottom. Getting sued for music, but not stealing cards or shipping fees. That's funny. That's funny, actually. Anthony F, you got the Cubs. JJ with the Marlins and Blue Jays. Jason S with the Reds. Marshall R with the Nats. Martha with the Braves. Brian L with the Guardians, looking for Bazana. Justin L with the Angels. Stephen W with the Mets. Carlos M with the Padres. John Norris with the Yankees. Donald P with the Orioles and the Rangers. Eric T with the White Sox. Rory with the Pirates. Chris P with the Royals. Chris M with the Giants. Robert Knight with the Phils. Giovanni with the Twins. Michael Kim with the Rockies. Ryan S with the Red Sox. Eric B with the Brewers. Gabe with the Astros and Cardinals. Hector with the Diamondbacks. Taylor with the Rays. Richard C with the Dodgers. Marshall with the Tigers. Richard C with the A's. And Robert Knight with my Mariners. Give you guys a minute to talk trades. This is all Bowman Draft. If you want a good resource for Bowman Draft, let me go ahead and give you guys a list for Prospects Live. If you want to learn about the prospects in this one, this is where I go to learn about all the prospects. I don't really get to follow the minor leagues the way I'd like to, but they do a good write-up for every Bowman, what they believe for tier 1 prospects, tier 2 prospects, tier 3 prospects. Reds have Chase Burns. There's a link that I use for info. Nightmares from Whatnot about shipping cards and bubble mailers, not sleep. Oh, geez. Cubs and Royals had some good picks. Yep. I hosed you again. I'm sorry, buddy. Yep. The problem is Some people will break and not realize how complicated shipping is and what all the supplies that you should have on hand. Alright, give you guys another minute or two to talk trades. Let's Talk Wax is pretty good also. I've been using Prospects Live for a long time, but I'm sure they are. I'm just not familiar with them. It always ends up taking me like a week to really learn the class. Hoping it Cam Smith, says Anthony, with the Cubs. And again, the thing about Bowman is, like, we can speculate who's going to be good, but sometimes it takes years for the class to develop.
I think it's a little bit quicker now because, like,
It is a little quicker lately because of the, yeah, like we saw Skeens in draft last year, and 6 months later he was called up in the All-Star game. All right, any trades? I don't see any trades in chat.
Jacob Wilson came up.
Yep. So we'll be back to having more. I know we only had one tops tonight, but we will have a couple tops breaks. Probably only a couple of Bowman breaks on Saturday night. But we'll have a couple of tops. We'll bring back Gilded. One of our Bowman breaks will have 24 Bowman Sapphire in it, Bowman Chrome Sapphire. So it'll be a mixer of not just draft. You know what's shitty the NBA so far? I don't know. Whatnot isn't terrible. You just have to pick the breakers that you break with. That's all. You can't just be running around in random breakers, no matter how many people they have watching them. You have to know who your breaker is. There's a lot of breakers that I watch on YouTube. There's a lot of breakers I buy into on YouTube because I trust them because they're good people. But I would never just bounce around and be like, I want to rip some Bowman Draft and find a random channel that has 30 people watching it. So once again, this is going to be a split paper break. So instead of fine sorting all of this paper, we will just be giving everybody an equal stack. So we will kind of fly through the paper again. Jaron DeBerry, Ryan Johnson, Sizzle, Cranton, Seaver King first, Carson Baines. We have a black to 10 for Washington. Victor Hurtado, 8 of 10. Wow, going to Marshall. 8 of 10, Victor Hurtado. Not a first. He was in Bowman Chrome. That's nice, though. Cam Caminiti for the Braves. Josh Caron and Brandon Spote. Seaver King, and let me know on Hurtado if there's any comps on like his first black to 10. NBA 24-25 going to be... No, I like this rookie class. Dalton Connect stuff is going to go hard out of the gate. We know that. There's some solid potential. There's no Wembies. But there's some solid potential in this rookie class. I like it. Kalen Culpepper, Chase Harlan, Casey Cook, James Ferrer, Serrano. We've got something. We have a first. This is a gold. Is this a, what are they called? Gold Rush, or what are these called? Gold Ingot or something like that? It's a Gold Rush, I believe. Seaver King to 49. 10th overall pick in the draft. Gold Rush. Going to the Nats. Going to Marshall. That's a big one touch right there. I'm sorry, buddy. Wow, Nats are off to a fast start. A black to 49 and a Seaver King to 10, or a black to 10 and a Seaver King to 49.
That's an awesome parallel.
That is an awesome parallel. Not a huge fan of die cuts, but man, I owned an Aiden Miller of this. I think I still actually have it.
No, that's my guy. I like Seaver King.
47 to 49, Seaver King. Keon Coleman auto in the next pack. It's funny. We'll hit the squirrels for that. That's sick. That is absolutely disgusting. Well, I think it's safe to say that the Nats with 2 cards have paid for their spot in this one. Look at that Nats. 2 packs. Nats break already. Wow. Walker Jenkins, Sentuki, and Kyle Teal. Prospector Special Edition die cut variation checklist. One of my coworkers used to coach Bazzana before he went to college. Been high on him for a few years. Let's hope he can make it to the majors. Sure, they paid him a lot of money, so probably will. 1 in every 1,400 hot packs, dang. Johnny King, Hernandez, Nick Montgomery, Ryan Sloan, Cozart, J.D. Dix, Intune, Dylan Cruz, Refractor of Carter Johnson, and Connor Foley. That's crazy. I thought it was a super at first. That's why I kind of froze. I thought it was a super. Color in here. Let's fly on past all of our paper. Again, everybody will get a little stack of paper. Even stack. Johnny Farmello, Nate Knowles, Jackson Wentworth. That's funny. First pitcher, Drew Beam. 81 of 250 for the Royals. Dude, there's been some fun names for pitchers lately. Drew Beam is a good one. Who's the other one I like? Jack Caglione on the Intune. Kellen Lindsay and Robert Gasser. Gasser is another good name for a pitcher. Caglione going to KC and Chris P. And Beam 81 of 250 on the perp. Starting off better in this break than in our PYT from earlier. We have another PYT coming up. A lot of Bowman Draft tonight. Justin Steele. That's another good name for a pitcher, yeah. Ty Sutherstein is going to be number 239 of 499. Gonna hit the J.D. Dick Superfractor. Vasala, Asensio, Perdomo, Major, Langevin, Chandler Welch, Titus Sizzle for the Diamondbacks. Drew Beam, and Theron Lozano. Rusty Kuntz. Oh my gosh, you guys. Gasser went to my high school, threw 103 on a pull down. Damn. Alright. General Booty, great name. Alright, bunch of paper. Byron Churio, Roman Anthony, Shangin Lin, Emil Morales, Griffin Herring, Grant Shepardson. Bryce Rayner for Detroit. He's a good one. Randall Diaz on the first, and Zach Veen. Gasser throws an ephus, catches hitters by surprise. I've never seen his ephus. Bryce Rayner is a good one. Top prospect for Detroit. Going to Marshall. All right, paper. Brody Brecht, Bryce McCage, Josh Hartle, Kavaris Terz, Erhard. This auto? We have an auto right here, upside down. First, shortstop, Connor Griffin, 351 of 499 for Pittsburgh, the Pirates. Pirates is Rory. In tune of Seaver King, Brian Holiday, and Harry Ford. Connor Griffin, our first auto in the box. First auto, I think. I think that's our first auto. Connor Griffin. Connor good? Let me know if that's a one-touch or not. Again, I'm just learning the class with you guys. I was hoping to do a little more research last week, and last week was just crazy, so did not get to do my due diligence last week, so I'm trying to learn with you guys as we go. Noble Mare. It's a one-touch to 499 on the refractor auto. I need a comp master to tell me. Miles Naylor, Jeremy Rodriguez, Rodney Green is going to be on the sky blue. We have our in action. That is going to be Max Clark for the Tigers. Ethan Schaffelben and Walker Martin. Not a one-touch if it's to 499. It would have to be a pretty good, like a top 10 prospect in the set to be an auto to 499. He's a top 10 overall pick, so it might be.
He was the high school player of the year.
High school player of the year. There's that Rodney Green. Ethan has a soccer player's name. let's keep it rolling. Braden Montgomery. Nick Kurtz, there you go for the A's. Richard. Dylan Dreiling. We are looking for a comp on some sort of Connor Griffin to $4.99. Brandon Neely, Tremble, Silverstein. Our auto is right here. It looks like a White Sox. It's going to be Caleb Bonham. He's their third round pick, I believe. Caleb Bonham. Second round pick, 43rd overall. To 71, sold for $500. It's close. Will we be breaking triple threads? Yes, we will. Carson Bench, Dakota Jordan, and Camilo Diaz. If it is a major release from Topps, we will have it. If it's a triple threads or a Bowman's Best or a Bowman Draft or a Bowman Chrome or a Topps Chrome, it's definitive, we will have it. We'll go back and one touch up the Griffin. Sure, why not? To 71 sold for 500. Release day, probably get there. And it's release day, so let's just be nice about it. It can make the recap. It can make the IG release day recap. Why not? Why not? I've got one touches to give away. It doesn't matter. Connor Griffin to $4.99. Only 18 years old. Now that's a good thing in a prospect. There's a lot of, I was looking, there's a lot of like Mariners in here that are 24, 25, 26. What's up, Dendon Dennis? Non-auto refractor sold for 35 and 17. That's not bad. Leo, Brazaban, Wolcott, Tinkentz, Cespedes, Bradfield. We have an in-tune of Hagen Smith, Daniel Egan, and Vargas. Would you order your preferred brands to deal with? Be Leaf's Topps press pass is made by Leaf. Leaf is the easiest one to work with, and then Topps, and then basically have a non-existent relationship with Panini. But yeah, if there was one that I had to deal with, I'd rather deal with Leaf over any of them. Leaf has the best customer service by far. Blake Wright, Travis Bazzana first for the Guardians. Cash Mayfield, Bonham, Brewer. We have our final auto right here. It's a red. Could be Chase. How about Chase? 43 of 150. That is our best hit so far from draft. Chase Burns going to Jason S. Number 2 overall pick behind Bazzana. Chase Burns, 43 of 150. Congratulations. There you go. Hagen Smith, Theo Gillen, and Giovanni Rodriguez. There we go. Nice. On the board with a big one. On the board with a big one. Chase Burns, your second overall pick in the 2024 MLB Draft. Purple sold for $285. $285 on a purple, and this one's to $150. So you gotta think $375, $400. This has been a good box. This one's been a good box so far. Connor Griffin, a Chase Burns, a Gold Rush. It's been good. All right, final box, final pack in this first box. We have a whole nother box and 2 Breakers Delight. So the Breakers Delight, I've seen them selling as high as $700. I think the reason people like them so much and why they're going for so much is they have the red X-Fractors to 15. Yeah. And those are going to be easier to hit than like your average oranges. DePaula, Namala, Hope, Brock Porter, Rushing, Carson DeMartini for the Phils, Paulino Santana, Connor Griffin Refractor, and Parker Smith to end the first box. All right, congratulations. A few teams did very well right there. I think that one box was better than our 4 boxes altogether in the PYT from earlier tonight.
Yeah, that was nice.
That was a crazy first box.
Nice run.
I will say I did a box of hobby and a breakers from these cases. I took one for the team there for you guys. I took one for the team for my video. So when my Bowman Draft video comes out, don't expect to see any big hits because there was nothing memorable in that video. Other than, of course, your boy talking about the product and spitting all the facts. That was not very non-memorable. I stuck it in. And forgot about it. I already forgot about it. That was a rough one. Your boy took one on the chin pretty good right there. Josh Karen, Randall Diaz, Brian Holiday, Schleifelbein, Anderson, Speckle, Brock Porter, 26 of 200. Brandon Montgomery, refractor of Rodney Green and Brock Porter. How much does one box cost of draft? So these boxes are selling for $530. The Super Jumbos are up over $800, which have 5 autographs per. And the Breakers Delight boxes we're going to do at the end of this break are selling between like $650 and $700. Eddie Reinders, Carter Matheson, Nate Dom, Luke Holman, Burkholter, Santucci, Lindsay, Intune of Chase Burns, refractor of Bryce Rayner, and Max Clark. Bowman Draft has just kind of become its own beast. The prices of it are insane. But you see classes like last year that were insane. Like, we knew that class was good, like, out of the gate. This class is seemingly underwhelming compared to that class. But, again, you never know. One of these guys could quite literally become the next, you know, Mike Trout, Shohei Ohtani, whatever, you know. Babe Ruth. Just remains to be seen. The Brady thing broke last year. The fact that card's not been found yet is crazy. I always try to look at prices, try to, like, pick up a few boxes, and then I just pass on it at those prices. Carter Holton, Boston Bateman, Waldschmidt, Cam Smith, Jack Caglione for the Kansas City Royals, Seaver King, refractor of Ethan Anderson, and Johnny Farmello. Base auto as $61 with 18 hours left on the Connor Griffin. So, yeah. They put Elway in this year with the inscription, but it's nothing compared to Brady. The Brady chase was special. Yeah, the Brady chase last year was so much. It was very special, I felt. It was a nice little hook for the product. I don't want to get chromes mixed with base. George Lombard, Serna, Candioti, Tanner Jones, Caden Dana, Morales, Baez. We have that's going to be a in action of Walker Jenkins for the Twins, Ethan Bagwell, and Sam Basala refractors. 2025 Bowman Draft will have Ethan Holiday and Josh Thompson. Yep. I'm curious to see who 2025 Bowman in the spring will have. Who got held back from this set? That's going to be in the next Bowman. Charlie Condon. JP Langvin, 125 of 150 on the blue paper. Dylan Cruz, De Los Santos, Santana, Kent, Hurtado. Leo is going to be on the plasma. Refractor of Trey Snyder and Dalton Rushing. Roki Sasaki, that would be a crazy one.
He would just get an MLB rookie card.
Yeah, he would get a rookie card, though. He wouldn't get a prospect. If I know baseball, this will probably be the best draft class ever. This class? Or 2025, you mean? Or 23, you mean?
He's talking about like the regular MLB draft? Or?
The regular draft? Like, what are you talking about, Curtis? Base. Braylon Doty. Griff O'Farrell. Bryce Rayner first. Hagen Smith. Sirota. Otto right here. Looked like a twin. First of Jamie Farrer for the Minnesota Twins, going to Giovanni. An in tune of Braden Montgomery. Cody Shojinaga. I said that right. Ganipa refractor. This is wait, no, it's always a class everyone sleeps on. So this class, the one that everybody's sleeping on, you think this is gonna be the best class ever? I mean, maybe. We don't know. We won't know at least for 6 months or 7 months when the first guys start to get the call up from this class. I don't know. Remain to be seen. 520 of y'all in chat. We'll do a giveaway for chat after this break, by the way. Denrick Valdez, Ryan Harvey, Keishel, Walker Jenkins, Pablo Guerrero, Sanchez. When you shipped cards from breaks and boxes, what size boxes do you use in the bubble mailer? Gonna need to ship. Send me an email or reach out to me on IG, Ryan, and I'll send you the links. Belinson, Hunter Cranton on the Lunar Crater, Hagen Smith, and DePaula. Who are you excited for Mariners prospects? There really isn't. There's one decent prospect in this set for my Mariners. Like one decent. I can't remember his name right now. He's a tier 2 prospect. Here we have a blue paper of Fenwick Trimble. 404 of 499. Arias, Rhett Lauder, Aiden Miller, Herrera, Joseph. We have green. We have a green first of Zach Earhart, 68 of 99 for Boston. In tune of Christian Moore for the Angels. Cortez and Nate Knowles. Who are the chases this year? We've got Chase Burns, the number 2 pick. Travis Bazzana, your number 1 pick. Jack Caglione, who is a 2-way player for the Royals. Christian Moore had a crazy good College World Series. A lot of people like the Rayner kid for Detroit. A few of them. Seaver King is the 10th overall prospect for the Nats. People like him. Sitting on a Ben Rice Bowman First Pearl. Does he get a shot next season? JML. JML is currently using the Little Llamas room. So ask him again in like 2 minutes. Mariners should trade every prospect for Soto. Why would they trade him when they could just sign him? He's a free agent. Caminiti, Hess, Tyson Lewis, Billy Emick. We got something here. What do we got? James Tibbs on the class of 2024, 94 of 99 for the Giants. Going to Chris M, 94 of 99 on the Tibbs. James Tibbs. It's nice. That's a 1-touch.
Yeah, he's big
Doty
prospect.
and Jackson Wentworth. That's gonna be a 1-touch, says JML. I'll take his word for it.
He's like a top 10er.
He's a top 10.
Yeah.
So JML, they wanted to know. Daniel wanted to know. He has a Ben Rice Bowman First Pearl refractor. Does he get a shot next season?
It depends on who they sign. To be honest, I heard Caleb Durbin is definitely making the 26-man.
Caleb Durbin is the guy for the Yankees. He's gonna make their 26-man roster. His stuff has been blowing up from Bowman Chrome. Pulled that gold auto for Avery not too long ago. James Tibbs to 99.
Bang! Bang! It's good.
I told him that you were in the Little Llamas room, actually. Charlie Condon is my lone hope for the Rockies to screw up. Condon is going to be in 2025 Bowman, it looks like. In the spring.
It might sneak him in best. You know.
Yeah, maybe it'll make it into best. That'd be a weird debut. Theo Gillen, Connor Griffin first, Carter Johnson, Drew Beam, Dakota Jordan, Egan. Our autos right there snuck up on me. That's going to be Kalen Culpepper for the Twins. Kalen Culpepper on the base auto. We have a Nick Kurtz on the Plasma, Mike Sirota, and Arjan. Does Mayer get a shot next year? I don't think he's a bust. Excited for Roman Anthony. He should get some time next season. He'll probably get the call up. Maybe he'll make it. Maybe he'll break camp with them. You never know. Bazzano auto incoming, says Brian. I'm gonna try. Tibbs gold auto to 50 is at 35 with 3 days left. Thank you, Ryan. Paper. Gage Zeal. Ryan Clifford. Marcelo, not a bust. He hasn't even gotten a shot in the majors yet. Augustine Ramirez. Braden Taylor. Did he get a shot? Did they call him up this year? Trey Snyder is going to be on the blue. Non-numbered sky blue. Max Clark, Carson DeMartini, and Zaire Hope. Did Marcelo even get a chance? Did he get called up in September? You have to forgive me for not being up on my Red Sox. I didn't even think he got called up. He got injured last year. I didn't remember any kind of call-ups. All right, last pack of hobby right here. We got 2 breakers still to come. Chase Alzup, Michael Massey, Bryce Eldridge, Joshua Lugo, Aiden Smith, Curly Martha, Victor Hurtado again, 66 of 150. Nats have been all over this break. Marshall, congrats, man. What's up, Simplex? Kyle Teal, Griffin O'Farrell, and Adriel Radney. Teal and Marcelo will play at some point next year. Nice. See, I'm not a resident correspondent of the Red Sox. Someone from the community has kids. That would be so cool. Hurtado, 66 of 150. Curly Martha, we pulled some of him from Bowman Chrome. Curly Martha was my grandma's bridge partner. I'm still living off the high of hitting a 15-leg parlay for $1,500 last night off $1.75. Oh my gosh. My dude, if you would have just put $17.50 on it, have 15 G's. Congrats on the hit, though. That's awesome. 2 draft breakers to like to wrap it up. Chris M says, who was it that I hit? What spot do you have, Chris? Chris M says, who was it I hit?
Who was hit?
Who was hit? So we have a James Tibbs to 99. We have a Chase Burns to 150. Connor Griffin to 499. And Seaver King to 49 in this break. So you had the James Tibbs to 99.
Yeah, you hit the Chase guy.
All right, here we go. Breakers.
Oh, it's our buddy Lions then.
What's up, Lions? For the Dodgers, Kellen Lindsey, 62 of 99 on the green lava. For the Mets, pitcher, Nate Dom, and refractor on the back. For the Guardians, there's our guy, 193 of 499, Travis Bazzana. Hit the number 1 and the number 2 in this break. Going to Brian L., who called it. He called it. Seaver King is very nice, yes. Especially to 49. All right, well, Bowman Draft is clearly heated up. We are clearly heating up. Bazzana to 499 on card first. Disney X Games legend. I think you're thinking of Travis Pastrana, sir. Travis Bazzana. Where's those Costco guys at?
What the heck is this thing?
We bring the boom. That's what we do. We bring the boom. We bring the boom to you. We bring the boom. We bring the boom to everyone. We bring the boom.
All right, we have 1 box left. This break has had a little bit of everything. Superfractor to end it. Excited for Christian Campbell. I don't know too much about Christian Campbell. Looks like T-Burr. T-Burr. All right, your final box of the break. I'm sad that the Breaker's Delight no longer come in a like a jewel case. It's just a normal pack with 3 cards in it. You are very welcome, Chris. All right, first out. First, Pittsburgh. Another Connor Griffin. 144 of 199.
Oh, that's a one-touch.
That is another 1-touch for the Pirates. Going to Rory. 44 of 199. For the Dodgers, that's going to be Kellen Lindsey again. And your final card is going to be a choice to 150. For the White Sox. And that is Caleb Bonnemer, 53 of 150. Has a little bit of a roller line down it. Probably would come out with a microfiber. Caleb Bonnemer, 53 of 150 to wrap it up. And that's Bounty. There you go. Bounty to end the break. $600 for Eric. Didn't Eric hit a bounty on Saturday night? Is that the same Eric?
I don't remember.
I think that might be. Eric, did you hit a bounty on Saturday night? He looks like a middle schooler. Well, they're all pretty young. All the top prospects are pretty young. They don't teach them cursive in school anymore. What am I doing? Connor Griffin's a 1-touch. 6 1-touches in that break. I feel like Eric hit a bounty on Saturday night, too.
Bang! Bang!
And then a bounty.
It's good.
Den this one. Nice Connor Griffin. Second Connor Griffin, one touch of the break. And Caleb Bonham are going to be $600 richer. Eric bought into a $16 break right there and just hit a $600 bounty and some White Sox cards. All right, let's go ahead and write that down. Eric, I will get you paid out tomorrow. Cash or store credit, however you want it. You can have it your way. This is a Burger King. All right, your hits in that break. Much better than our PYT. Much, much better than the PYT. Our second PYT of the night is coming up after our Leaf Women of Sport case, which is coming up next. Walker Jenkins, Caglione. Yeah, that break had a little bit of everything. A couple Caleb Bonham autos. Your Beam. Hurtado to 10. Seaver King. And your one touches in that break. 6 of them. We had the Connor Griffin to 199. We also had the Connor Griffin. Where was that other Connor Griffin at? Right there. To 499. Couple of Connor Griffins. Travis Bazzana to 499. Seaver King to 49. Chase Burns to 150. And James Tibbs to 99. And that is going to do it for your second Bowman break of the night.